My extension just got published on the Chrome Web Store, and as soon as I got to know about it, I started recording this. Now, in the previous video, I got a lot of comments where people had difficulty installing this extension, so having this extension on the Chrome Web Store should address that. It's now as easy as clicking a button, and it's basically the same as when you install any other extension. We have it now installed. I'll just pin it here, and if we go on to ChatGPT, and apart from just having it on the Chrome Web Store, I've added a lot of other features and made a lot of improvements over the version that I had showcased before. The first is that each chat can have its own configuration. So if I go over to a particular chat, let it load, and we can see that the current chat can have its own settings. If the global, let's say the global is 50, and let's say that we only need 2 messages to show up here, we can have 2 messages show up, while for the rest of them the limit is 50. We can have a total of 50 messages in the other chats, and for this particular chat we'll have just 2 messages showing up. And let's go over to another chat, like this one, and clicking on this, we can also change its settings. Let's say we only want 7 messages to show up here, so only 7 messages will show up for this chat. One thing that's better than the previous version that I had shown is that you don't need to refresh the page every single time you make a change in the settings over here. So if I disable the pruning, it's gonna change real time, and if I enable it again, you can see that pruning has been enabled. You don't need to keep on refreshing the page for the settings to change and show up. Also, if you scroll way over to the top while having pruning enabled, you can see that there is a load more button. So if you click on this, 7 more messages or whatever the amount you had set over here will show up again in your history. So if you quickly want to just view some of your older messages, you can do that. This will be temporary. So if you move over to this chat again, you can see that it only has 7 messages now. Another great feature that I've added to this extension, and you might have noticed it now, is the ability to pin messages. So if I scroll over here, and let's just disable pruning for a second. So pruning has been disabled, and if I pin a specific message, let's say this one, and then I enable pruning again, you can see that the message is still visible in the conversation history. So this one, even though it's way at the back. This is helpful when there's some text that you want to refer to again and again, and you don't need to disable pruning or scroll way to the top in order to see it. That's pretty much it for the extension, and if you find that this helps you, you can leave a review, and it would make this extension discoverable to other people. And apart from that, I have also been working on a Firefox version of this extension. Once that's done, you'll soon see a link in the description to the Firefox add-ons page, where you can also install this extension for Firefox if that's the browser you use. And if there are any other features you would like to add, you can just leave it in this video's comment section. But if you want to be more invested in the development of this extension, you can just head over to the Github page and create a new issue over there describing whatever problem you're having or any other feature that you want to have implemented in this extension. So yeah, thanks for watching.